Mhm. And a lot of stuff. And I don't know. Measure anything. Read it on the history. The Red Dragon Club Sports Network presents Red Dragon Women's Soccer, where the only odds of Red Dragons will take on the Portland Red Dragons. Games in Brady Field on the second Portland campus in Portland, New York, April 23rd, 2023. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Billy Bissell, and I'm alongside Zach Wesley, and we're here on chilly Sunday noon games at Stadium Way for some Portland Club Women's Soccer. We have the Women's Red Dragon taking on the only ounce of Red Dragon used. And a game to see who would be a better Red Dragon. Yeah, it reminds me back in the day with old Canadian football league when they had the two Rough Riders, similar to today. Got two Red Dragons. Both teams just starting their season. Both teams 1-1 on the year. Last game to the Portland Red Dragons actually 0-1-1. Last game they had a loss. They lost, and on the opener they drew. Only after they had one victory to their other loss. Ahead of today's matchup, we were talking to team coach for the Red Dragons, Ethan Cantor, on some expectations going in today's game. Yeah, he was talking about how he has a lot of confidence in these women. With his the Dallas Cowboys saying how they are the best, similar to what people say about the Cowboys. So we'll see if they can back that up today. One thing mentioned that the coach Hunter brought up was the fact that he wanted their attackers to attack quickly and the defenders to be stout and to maintain good intensity on the defensive ends. And a word kind of on that Cowboys point was after every game they kind of had a player of the game type thing where we kind of saw the little hat alongside on the sidelines where they give a hat to each team player that they unanimously decide is the best player on the team share. You see it a lot with a lot of club teams. Usually there's like a kind of a game ball that's given out to a football player. I know with New York Rangers they also kind of give up a game hat as well. It's interesting to see how kind of build that team chemistry and maybe gives the bring them down more a better chance or more emphasis on performing the best of their ability. Yeah, we'll see who already whether that be Rihanna Beers or Natalie Tavares. Could be any of them. Better. And as we get underway, close to game time, it's supposed to start at around 12 o'clock. Let's see when opening kickoff. The rest kind of goes the way in now, but getting ready to kick off soon at the Red Giant Club Sports Network. Once again, I'm Billy Bissell, joined by Zach Wesley. Yeah, I see, like you said it, it's out. It's clear was. It's different. Okay, so you know,
Dragon Club Sports Network. And I'm Billy Bisso, joined by Zach Wexler. Before we get into the game, we'd like to talk about a couple things going on around the Portland campus. A lot of Portland students this weekend, big event with Spring Fling going on. It's usually a whole week-long event of, activities that the Student Activities Board puts together. Whether it's, I saw on Friday, there's like this foam party going.
Yeah, they had a foam party. I know the other day they had a color run where people run and they pretty much throw powdered um, colors at you. It looks like a lot of fun. Not to mention this Saturday, April 29th, at the Park Center, Spring Fling concert, headlined by Young Gravy, the platinum certified rapper. Will be there.
You know, are you
No, I like listen to classic rock. So all my favorite bands and all that are either retired or have passed away at this point.
I mean, honestly, that's a really good job. Honestly, I love classic rock. It's a good change of pace from the usual. Um, you have any favorite band, any favorite artists?
Oh, for sure. Got the Beatles.
Can't go.
Can't go wrong with that. Not to mention too, a lot of my friends know this. A big fan of ABBA. And
Really?
yeah,
That's hilarious that you say that. My partner actually is also a huge fan of ABBA. Like she like grew up listening to a bunch of the records. Her parents would always play it, like just out of left field. And I'll tell you a story about one of the first like iPod touches or iPod that she actually got. Just had a full playlist of whether it was Saturday Night Fever or it was just ABBA, all the gold album, all their hits.
oh yeah.
They had kind of all the whole thing. So honestly, that's players that you say that. But yeah, no. So love ABBA too. They're like, but so you weren't here last year. You're a freshman, right?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. Okay, so did you go to? Probably not. Did you go to Sleepy Hollow concert?
I did, and I was packed in like sardines.
Yeah.
Me with my short stature, ton of people on top of me, couldn't really see too well.
It was a real crowded event. It was, and in my opinion, a little underwhelming. I actually like a lot of Sleepy Hollow's music. I just didn't think they would really concert type vibe. It was good music, I like a lot of his songs. Just no one in the crowd even knew any of his songs. They just knew one song. That's it.
No, I just knew his name. But one thing I remember from the concert was when he was performing, it was pretty much like his boys were just around
Yes.
him, just standing there.
Every time, yeah, exactly. All my friends always talk about that. They kind of just like were just standing around the entire time. Wow. But hopefully, this strength will be a little more fun. Young Gravy's more of a performer. I think his music is a lot more concert ready. It's a lot more concert friendly, I would say. So hopefully, it's actually a fun time with this. Still haven't gone to a concert yet, and that last one I went to, I left early. I couldn't do it. It was terrible.
See, I would have left early, but I couldn't get up because there were so many people.
As the refs now whistle for the game to get underway, we will have a club soccer game. Well, it's not even actually the same club range. Get things going. Usually we do club ranges, but today we're mixing it up. Be about a 12:15 or so game start for kickoff.
Oneonta will be wearing the red uniforms with black pants, where Portland will be wearing the red and black stripe on the front, where it's black on the back, jerseys with black shorts.
I think most of our club teams, I'm pretty sure for the men's, has a similar type of look with the stripes. Not a bad. It kind of seems like a normal club football type football, obviously club soccer look.
Oh, for sure, especially because we are the real Red Dragons.
We are the real Red Dragons.
Oneonta's goalie will be wearing, looks to be a whitish gray jersey, whereas Portland's goalie will be wearing the neon green.
I think that's Enter Igo, one of the few names in the roster that we actually have that could be Enter Igo in goal. for the Oneonta Red Dragons as we get ready for kickoff. Portland Red Dragons will open up with the ball, the home team, as we get underway. Red Dragons kick it out in front. Still trying to maintain possession. Really have to start saying Red Dragons so there's that confusing. As Cortland maintains possession, getting into their offense, lead pass is just awry. So Oneonta will try to maintain possession. Scooped back again by Cortland.
Nice block there.
Pass inside, headed away by Oneonta. Still kicking out in front is Cortland.
Yeah, you just have Oneonta Red Dragons surrounding in front of the net.
Oneonta doing a good job swarming. As now they have a good look. Lets one go, and it's skied well over the net. It'll be possession, Oneonta.
Yeah, it was too high of a shot there. If she was Tyler Bass on the Bills, that kick would be good.
Maybe we should sign her up and get her an NFL contract. Maybe. To get ready for the free kick. He sends it towards midfield. Second ball collected by Oneonta. And then almost taken away by Cortland. Has kind of had a collision out in midfield. The whistle will be blown. And possession will go to Cortland.
Yeah, it almost looked like Oneonta's player there kind of shouldered her. She went down, thankfully got back up, and we will resume play.
Some defensive players for Cortland are Brianna Beers, Sydney Sprague, Kaylee Keene, Emma Frederick, and in goal is Erin Anderson. As Cortland looks to go on the attack. Taken away by Oneonta. And they will take possession, just clearing the ball away. And it will go back to Cortland's ball. As they have now a throw-in.
Yeah, I know we've seen Cortland with the ball in the Oneonta zone for majority. And Oneonta has been playing really excellent defense so far.
As that shot was collected nicely by Igo. Igo now sends it out towards the left wing. Tracked down by Cortland, though, as they will maintain possession. As the ball is kicked away. And now taking a look at Oneonta's first real possession on offense.
Yeah, see how well they can move the ball downfield.
It's been mostly the Portland doing a good job of passing. It's how Oneonta going the wrong way. And it'll be the Red Dragons. Portland Red Dragons. That ball is cleared out in front. Good chance for Oneonta. And cleared away by Cortland. That pass was cleared away and taken.
Yeah, she put a little too much on it. Went too far ahead. Nearly picked off by Oneonta, but it rolled out of bounds.
Now we have another whistle of an injured player on the floor. Didn't really see what happened. It looks like she's favoring the lower body injury. The trainer now will be called out onto the field. I don't know, did you see what happened?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she doesn't really seem to be doing too well. Whole team going out and circling her. As we'll take a quick break for the injury. Still nothing. About halfway through in the first half. The Red Dragon Sports Network for Women's Club Lacrosse.
How are you?
And we're back from quick injury timeout. At one of Oneonta's players, I believe that actually might have been Captain Lord DeMarco, sustained that injury. It was a tough one. We both couldn't really tell exactly what happened, but we will resume action as Cortland would maintain good possession of the ball most of the way so far in the first about 8 minutes or so of the game.
Yeah, Oneonta really hasn't had a chance to go offensively due to the Portland defense.
A good Cortland defense as Oneonta's players took the ball off her face as that pass to the box will be taken up by Cortland. Shot is good. The Portland Red Dragons strike first as they get on the board. 1-0.
Yeah, Portland here right now asserting their dominance as the real Red Dragons as they take the first goal of the game. As we'll see here now on the replay, Portland has the ball and shoots it little wide for the goalkeeper to defend, just enough to get through the goal.
Guess Portland does a good job finally getting something to the back of the net about 8 minutes into the first half.
Yeah, I think what helped there is not to be the rude person, but I think the injury with the ball off her face definitely helped out there.
Might a little bit to Cortland's benefit. It's led to a good goal. But it was a clean look from the pass because I think the left back actually went down when she got hit in the face.
Yeah, she did take a knee.
As Portland now would maintain position as we have a substitution. Adding a little more defense to the mix. So now Oneonta tries to take possession. They kind of clear it out towards Portland zone as that ball is bounced off Oneonta. Pass deflected out of bounds. Kicked away by Oneonta. It will be Portland ball.
In other sports news today, the Rockies are playing the Phillies as we speak. Phillies currently lead 1-0 in the mid-second.
It's going into the season, to talking about MLB season. The NL East has been one of the more dominant divisions in recent history, as now Cortland looks to take advantage. Good pass, go just wide towards the near post. But as mentioned before, the NL East has been always, especially the last couple of years, has been really competitive between the Phillies, the Mets, of course the Braves, 2019 World Series champions.
Yeah, and then you had the Phillies with their Cinderella run, even though they lost to the Houston Astros, as well with the Mets, who have just lost their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Really a brutal injury. As a Met fan myself, really hard to see him go down during a celebration during the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, very, very tragic for the Mets indeed.
Shout out to any Atlanta Braves fans. That recent World Series 2021, 2019, I believe was the Nationals, actually.
2019 was the Nationals. 2020 got the
The Dodgers.
LA Dodgers and
Yes.
Braves.
Now, Portland tries to maintain possession. That ball is kicked away, almost out of bounds. Good job by Portland, keeping it going their way, and it will still be Portland ball.
Yeah, apologies to viewers. The sidelines and are the grayish lines. Sorry if they're difficult to see.
That was good in making that clear because have a lot of sports being played on stadium white between lacrosse, men's and women's lacrosse, soccer. A lot of sports being played in this field, so calls for a lot of different lines and barriers to be put in play on this particular field. The gray lines are the ones for soccer and for this game in particular. As now Portland will look to set it up. Pass inside to no man's land. Race to see who gets the ball.
Yeah, it was difficult to get a pass there, as there were Oneonta Red Dragons surrounding her. Tried to get the pass away and rolled out of bounds.
As now Oneonta looks to clear it out, trying to get something started offensively. It's been really stagnant and sloppy offenses. Once again, Cortland takes it away on the second and third ball. Now back to Oneonta, who Cortland then takes it away. Kind of fight for possession. And Portland Red Dragons end up coming up with it. Taking a look at some of the other sports going on in Cortland. Have Cortland's women's outdoor track and field finished first in 7 events yesterday and turned in a number of other big performances. There was a 4x400 meter relay team of Avery Herbert, Sam Becker, Yasmin Peralta, and Elizabeth Lorano, who finished first with a time of 4 minutes 15 seconds.
Yeah, I was working the meet yesterday. I was at shot put. Very impressive by all the women from yesterday. Impressive with discus, shot put, javelin, all the above.
And an even bigger story for Portland. Marion Hughes breaks 40-year-old school triple jump record at the Cortland Classic. A 40-year-old record broken just recently. Really something to talk about. As that ball is triggered out in front, good opportunity for Cortland. As that shot is just wide right.
Yeah, she had a tough angle there. That was hard to get the ball in net. Had the shot, but not the angle.
It was really kind of just sloppy play defensively from Oneonta. Just letting the ball get close inside towards Oneonta's goalkeeper. Nonetheless, it'll still be 1-0 Portland. Yeah, but Marion Hughes won the triple jump with a distance of 15.19 meters, which ranks second nationally in Division III. And that was a 40-year-old school record. And the previous best was 15.13 meters by Mark Therian in 1983. So Really incredible stuff for Marion Hughes. Congrats to him.
Time. Yeah, better. So watching the rest of the game.
As that pass out front, good opportunity for Portland. Save front.
Great save. He was at the right position. Wasn't a lot of movement to get it around her.
Here's Kendra and Igo on the save. Once again, Oneonta failing to maintain possession. Good job by Portland's offense on applying pressure. Going back to lacrosse, or for actual varsity lacrosse, Coach Bevel reached his 400th career win in a recent victory over the Oneonta Red Dragons, once again proving we are the better Red Dragon. They won 17-8 in SUNY action Saturday afternoon. Really just a successful coaching career from Coach Bevel all around. Dante Yakimon being one of the leaders for the Red Dragons, with senior Tyler Starrett and Jason Chido also housing goals. That pass is defended well from Oneonta, maintaining possession of the Red Dragons. As now cleared away by Oneonta, doing a good job tightening up the defense on the interior.
Traveled across here for over 35 years.
Tenure here in Portland. Well-known name. Usually makes difficult hard schedules, but always wins across a good challenge.
There's Aaron Woods.
Now the Red Dragons once again applying good pressure, keeping the pace. That pass is away, and Oneonta will take possession.
Like with the stoppage plan, looks like a lot of women are trying to catch their breath. I don't blame them in a sport like this.
That pass out in front was mishandled a little bit, juggled around, but eventually scooped up by Kendra. Kendra Igo finally getting a little bit of action, thrust forward. It's really been a quiet game for both teams.
They have a shot here.
Leonson finally gets out of possession into the offensive zone, maybe to create some builds. Now looking to pass out in front. Shot will be handled by Portland's goalkeeper, Aaron Anderson, in net once again, behind the neon jersey.
Yeah, great defense by Cortland. Didn't even get the ball to the left side of the field.
As Oneonta wins that free kick, as an attempt out front is stifled up by Portland's goalkeeper. Pass out in front now. A big opportunity. All alone, all the strikers, as that pass will be mishandled and go out of bounds. It will be Oneonta's possession.
Yeah, put a little too much on it. Definitely had the chance. Woman on her, on the far side of the field. I think she was trying to pass it up to her. Didn't have the chance. Rolled out of bounds.
It's really just been a lot of Portland's done a good job of clearing the ball out, and credit to their pressure. Oneonta's defense hasn't had an answer. Portland Red Dragons. as Cortland now gets out in front. Oneonta finally kicking out, and that is kicked away by the center back for Portland.
Oneonta's wall, as we see now.
And we'll have a lot of substitutions coming in, almost a fucking complete change of pace for Portland.
The goalkeeper of Oneonta will recover it.
As Portland now did a good job of clearing. Oneonta had a good chance following the substitution to get out in front.
President Park in a bounce there. It looked like it was.
I have a whistle blown, and it'll be possession in Portland. Now throw in for Portland Red Dragons.
Short pass, a big boot to center field where there is no one.
One-on-one opportunity for Portland as that shot is just wide left. Good opportunity once again for Portland, putting more pressure. Oneonta's defense has been able to stop it.
Yeah, 23 up Portland hustling to get the ball. Missed chance as it went wide left. The goalkeeper will put it back in play.
I kind of feel bad for Oneonta's goalkeeper. They keep having running right back
Oh, yeah.
behind the track.
Yeah, folks, they have a few balls behind the net in situations like this. But because so many of the shots have been towards Oneonta's goalkeeper, she keeps having to retrieve all the balls.
Luckily for her, there's no ball people club soccer. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's it. Too many as that ball is cleared out in front. A good chance for Portland. And that is gathered nicely by the center backs, Oneonta. That turnover is caused by 28 for the Portland Red Dragons.
She's definitely pass there.
Had a pretty good look. Had a pretty good look on the right wing. Just wasn't able to get anything to go.
Oneonta makes a change here.
About 17 minutes left in the first half. It's really just been a slow-paced game, pretty sloppy play as well. But Portland Red Dragons, overall, with better offense with the one goal and mostly just better pass and control.
I believe that was number 11 trying to call for it there.
As all alone, really just no help from Oneonta's attackers or midfielders trying to come to the ball. It's just been a lot of islands for Oneonta. Fight for the ball is won by the Cortland Red Dragons, but it's kicked away, so it will be Oneonta possession.
Yeah, I said before the game started. For those who know, there used to be 2 Rough Riders at the CFL, and they had issues like this, and we're experiencing the same now.
It really had to be mad for those that have been first it's tough for us. At least just when you say Red Dragons, which Red Dragon you talk. Looking at other sports, staying with varsity lacrosse, women's lacrosse, the nationally 19th ranked Portland women's lacrosse defeated Geneseo 14-8 in a matchup of being unbeaten. So good, 2 of the top teams in the league. So big win for the Portland Red Dragons. as they improved to 12-3 overall and were both undefeated in SUNYAC play. Freshman goalie Margaret Morgan made a career-best 13 saves. Overall, just great defense. And once again, lower Portland cross success. Trying to make another playoff push, as they did recently. Potentially trying to win another championship. The SUNYAC championship, this team has been in the running for wins for the longest time.
Yeah, major winning culture here in Portland sports.
Cioncinnatus tries to get it's actually going right themselves, but it's taken away by Portland as they pass it up back towards their strikers. Good defensive play from midfielders, but it'll be a penalty on Portland. Maintaining Cioncinnatus ball. That included well into Portland's offensive zone, but it's cleared away by the center backs. Another clear by a center back. Good defensive job by Portland as they try and build some offense. Good kick over defense, but passed away by Portland. Portland looking to pass it, but she's all alone, 1-on-3. As that will be retrieved. The second is retrieved by Cioncinnatus. Swarming in, one of the midfielders for Portland. She had a high motor getting to that ball.
19 of Cioncinnatus beats her to it.
About 13 minutes left in the first half. It'll be Portland ball.
Happening in Portland sports today. In Bloomfield, Connecticut, it is the Northeast Women's Golf Conference Championship Day 2. 5 of our Red Dragons will be representing Portland. Claudia Winterberg, Sophia Orstein, Christina Visky, Amanda Gaffney, and Sarah Wiggins. So good luck to the women.
We're in the middle of golf season. Close. Good job. Good chance for them to bring home some more hardware. Now Cioncinnatus has the ball in their possession. They're trying to pass it around. Portland Red Dragons trying to keep it in their zone.
Not good ball right there.
Cioncinnatus now maintains possession. Looking at some more games in track and field stats, and Mitchell Bukowski won the McGraw in a field of 24 athletes with 54.62 meters toss, and Goring was second at 57 at 200-meter dash, time of 21 seconds, and Morse finished in fifth.
Pass comes to the Suns here. As it will go back to Cioncinnatus. Pass was a little too far ahead and decided to roll out of bounds.
Now that ball is batted out of bounds. Still be on the ball. She has a long way to go to get that one. About the final 10 minutes or so of the first half. Back to women's track and field. Angela Talmadge on the head tap of the All-Atlantic Region Track and Field Conference qualifying score of 3,850. She won 3 of the 7 events: the 100-meter hurdles, the high jump, and shot put. As that attempt by Boniata, they try and push it to get something going. Handled nicely by four center backs, and will be cleared out toward midfield. Pass her along the right wing. Good ball moving to the goal. Couldn't quite have enough touch for the Portland Red Dragons. And then bounce right over the foot as it's cleared once again by Aaron Anderson. Aaron Anderson in net has 2 saves on the day with some clears. As now Portland on the throw-in. Create some build-up. Triangle is successful as they turn the ball over. And then it's turned over again. And it goes back into Leon's possession. Cleared, crossed out in front. Aaron will go out high over the box and scoop up the loose ball.
Oneonta definitely had a shot there, but the Portland Red Dragons ready to defend any chance she took.
Third ball picked up by the Red Dragons, the Portland Red Dragons. That's about the line.
If I had a nickel every time you mixed up the Red Dragons, I'd have 5 nickels.
Looking more at track and fields. The 4x100-meter relay team. Endo Savincek, Alyssa LaBelle, Julia Ross, and Autumn Pittman placed second with an ARTFC time at 49.75 seconds. Sam Becker won the 400-meter hurdles in a minute and 8 seconds. Meter hurdles. I went around the track once with hurdles.
Yeah, I'm not a jumper or a runner.
I never was either. I could never do any sort of long distance, 400 meters especially, because that's just one long mile sprint. That's all that is. It's just one long sprint.
Yeah, see, this is why golf is my number 1 for that reason.
As Portland Red Dragons get a good opportunity by the attackers. Now kind of kicked down in front by Portland. Passing out towards midfield. Cleared out on the right wing. Left wing, another.
Under the sea of red in front of that court line trying to part.
As Oneonta draws a penalty, it'll be a free kick for Oneonta going the other way. About 6:50 left in the first half. Oneonta can really use possession to spark something. Oneonta in a somewhat 4-3-3 formation. Trying to put more attackers or striker down in front. Really pass from Portland out towards the right wing. Gilbert on the right wing, pass towards midfield. Shot is handled nicely by Kendrago.
Yeah, slow shot there, pretty easy to recover. Went right to her.
Yeah, I like the good ball move from Portland. Playing a lot cleaner towards the waiting moments of the first half. really been playing better. And Berry does a good job of just boxing out Oniata.
17 of Oniata.
Crossing the back, beautiful pass lead ahead towards the left wing. Just towards the middle, go out of bounds.
Didn't
And
have,
picks it up.
didn't have the aim, so keep it in play. She definitely had the look.
Doing a good job of attacking the wings and opening up crossing opportunities for Portland. Let's have another substitution for Portland. Headed out in front by Portland. Really successful header from the midfielder. Passing towards the top of the box. Is deflected away by Oniata. Trying to build something along the right wing.
Before those kind of signal pass, didn't have a chance to.
That shot is blocked down front. To the left side of Portland. Chip right hand. Second.
Great look by Portland there. Number 18. First saw the ball and realized, oh wait, I have a chance to score. Saw the you saw the body language of her.
Good job by the strikers from Portland finishing the play. And it's really been a slow game most of the way so far. The 10th is passed down in front by Portland and kicked away. So it'll be Portland ball. It'll be Oniata ball, actually. It's kicked away by Portland backer. As now we'll have the corner kick for Oniata. Good opportunity to get the score within one. And caught by Aaron Anderson, stopping that chance for Oniata.
One of the first real plays Anderson has made today as the ball has barely been over here.
It's really been all Portland. Few saves on how the ball has been just rolled to her. Trying to just pick up a ground ball. A shortstop baseball. Now Oniata maintains possession. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Hope everyone had a happy birthday yesterday. It's your birthday. Hope you did your work. Planting trees, potting your plants. And this world better.
As Portland tries to get out of the front. Back to the lane. Number 18 once again with another chance. Along the right wing shot. Good opportunity for strikers to extend this lead to 3-0. Nevertheless, shot goes wide.
Oniata defense is getting a beat down today. Portland is already up 2 in the first half with plenty of shots on net.
Really have to make Kendra get out of the comfort zone and try and make some plays. Did you plant any trees yesterday?
No, I did not. I did work again at track and field yesterday. And Mother Nature also kind of mad at her right now because my allergies are acting up. Same with everyone.
It's really that time of the year, that weird spot in April where allergies just start to hit. And dry eyes.
Hopefully it helps that they're playing on turf right now. A lot less pollen.
As we now have a corner kick for Portland. He sends it towards the box. Now in front. Kicked away by Oniata. And we'll have a throw in for the Portland Red Dragons.
Great shot there as the goalkeeper out of net. Left an open net. Portland had a shot. Did not succeed.
Off the throw. That shot is Big one. I took it. With less than a minute left in the first half, Portland up 2-0. It's been all Portland offensively. Boniata has been playing the best game.
That's a half.
As ref will signal the end of the first half. Portland Red Dragons 2, Oneonta Red Dragons nothing. We'll be right back for a quick break. Expect that flow back up. And we're back. Red Dragon Club Sports Network. Back after halftime. Red Dragons leading 2-0 in the game. As Oniata will open up kickoff. And it will get things underway. Portland now maintains possession. Good job by Oniata's back line on clearing the ball out to midfield. Deep pass out to Portland. Trying to race to track it down. Was successful. Portland gets by 1. That ball is kicked away now by Oniata. Now Portland maintain possession. And get something going for Portland Red Dragons. As so far, Portland has been the better Red Dragon thus far. The ball is kicked wide, and it'll be Oniata's ball on the left wing. As now it is thrown in. Oniata trying to get something going. Only a couple times where they've been in the offensive zone. Had one corner kick before the end of half. That's been about it. Back Portland's back. Really tight. Can't really get nothing wrong. Yeah, it's really been stout defensive effort from Portland. Good job defensively on kind of keeping it their own game plan and their own pace. As Oniata now passing it towards left wing, intercepted by Portland, and cleared out towards midfield. Beautiful pass towards the strikers. 18's got another chance of scoring. And that ball is kicked away, and it'll be a corner kick for the Portland Red Dragons. Portland Red Dragons with a corner kick. And a look to extend the lead to 3-0. They really came out for us. Certainly did. Oniata try to get out in a hurry quick, change something up offensively because it's really has working out. As you mentioned before, his back line has been doing a good job with him. Kick is inbounds. Kicked up towards the net. Attempted to get Oniata is successful. Kicked out front. Locked in front by Oniata. And possession to 8-10 Portland Red Dragons. Good move inside towards the middle, but blocked away by the center back. Oh my God, that's certainly been well as out in the sky just above the net. It's even now in net for Oniata. Back on the Now that ball is kicked out. Move on. Ball kick for Oniata. Just kind of looking at sports in general. Things coming up this week. Finally, the NFL draft as now Oniata. Good ball movement to get up to the left wing, but is stopped by the Portland once again back line. But as I mentioned prior, NFL draft coming up. Now the strikers look to get out in front. 18 passing it towards the middle. Good look for the Red Dragons as that shot is just wide. Another goal kick for Indiana. NFL draft coming up this Thursday. Look to see potentially CJ Stroud in number 1.
Carolina does take
CJ Stroud or Bryce Young from Alabama. Well, Will Levis, another quarterback. Anthony Richardson, the guy whose draft stock increased after the combine. He was showing off a lot of his athletic play, especially his pro day as well. Showing off a lot of quality skills. It could translate over to the next level. Portland's back line doing a good job keeping things in front.
Yeah. People and non-trade back.
So it's definitely a good question to see what to do. You know, what happens maybe with Lamar Jackson. And a lot of trade talk. It's kind of swirled around as he keeps declining big time contract negotiations.
I mean, it's a hard contender. Yeah.
Definitely big time news, big time stuff coming up for New York sports, as you mentioned with Aaron Rodgers. Actually, as that shot is picked up by Ava, the goalkeeper for Oneonta. That seems to be never ending. Aaron Rodgers, he's basically the Jet at this point. That's what it seems like. He's explained that he wants to be a Jet. It seems like it's his fault. He's expressed his play for the Jets. Says his time is kind of over with the Packers. Look to start anew. He mentioned that it wasn't really get on the same page what they kind of wanted to do. As a good chance for the Strikers. One-on-one opportunity, but we're picked up by Ava. Good job getting that, picking up the ball off the ground. Getting wide out of net. So that ball is now cleared out towards midfield. It's been really tight. First ball defense. Has a good opportunity to rise. Fire herself. 3-on-1. Finally get some help along the left wing. Right wing. That kick all the way down. Sails up and wide. That'll be holding the ball. Moving on to some NBA action. NBA playoffs. We're in the midst of it of the first round. Just recently, yesterday, the 76ers swept Brooklyn Nets. Really, it's kind of inevitable.
It would have been more shocking that that's a little bigger out though. Having Kevin Durant or Kyrie.
Really on that was kind of a good experiment between bringing all those guys together, especially even with James Harden. Really just couldn't get the ball rolling. Had one real year where they might have had a shot where James Harden was hurt a lot of playoffs. Kevin Durant almost sent the Bucks packing just if his shoe size was one size not as big, size smaller. Phoenix Suns leading the Clippers 3-1. Most recent win over the Clippers.
I don't think the Clippers are going to buy and
do you know how long Kawhi is actually around for?
I haven't guessed there. It's been day to day. And I just knew that it's still got me some
Between family trouble and injury trouble, that could really derail a season. Absolutely. Miami Heat lead as now the pass in front was kind of bounced around by Oneonta's defense. Oneonta corrals it, kicks that out of bounds. Last went off of the Portland Red Dragons, so it'll be Oneonta Red Dragons. Trying to win some throw-ins and some headers. get something going offensively. About 30 minutes left in the second half. 10 minutes have gone by, and kind of seen a back and forth of a lot of errant passing, good defense, not a lot of chemistry in ESPN offense. ESPN offense. I'm surprised on defense has been, but as many shots they have put in this half, it's really been just good enough for Oneonta. Once again, 18, who has been a factor most of the game, getting in on it. That'll be a penalty, a whistle will be blown. Free kick for Oneonta. The Miami Heat lead the Milwaukee Bucks 1. Just kind of surprised to see number 8 seed Miami Heat really making it interesting against the big Miami Bucks. With Giannis and one thing, Tyler Hero with a broken hand. Still scoring 121 points in their last game, which is still really impressive. Really hitting that matchup as that shot is just saved. That was caught by Ava. Kind of a sneaky shot as we were talking. Good opportunity for Portland Red Dragons. Great save with her right hand, keeping things at 2-0. As now the Red Dragons try and surge on. As we have another Oneonta player down. Kind of just a tough shot from one of the Portland's players. All for shin. Great things. Oh, I'll take this chance. We can talk about some more NBA action. Looking at that game, it was more playoff Jimmy. Scored 30 points in that game on clock with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Bam Adebayo with 12 points and 11 rebounds. He had something of his own. And Duncan Robinson, a big controversial contract, had himself 20 points in only 24 minutes. So really pretty efficient back then. The Bucks, as you mentioned, with Giannis being out, Chris Middleton trying to make his losing right into 83. Grayson Allen, ball people with 14, Drew Holiday with 19. And right now, the New York Knicks stick on his hands as the Nets player hobbles off with the aid of trainer. She needs to be shaken up, but she seems to be alright. Really just kind of favoring it. She's now being carried off the field. Good job by the teammates, just getting her off, having her hobble that far. They'll maintain Portland Red Dragon ball. 26 minutes left in the game. As Oneonta clears the ball out in front. Is Portland Red Dragons are able to take control of the ball, and it'll stay Red Dragon possession. They'll have it growing. Right. But New York Knicks taking on Cleveland Cavaliers for Game 4 tonight, back at Garden after a big win, first win at home for the Knicks. Beautiful by the Red Dragons. With stopped by Oneonta's midfielders. And taken away again by Oneonta as he looked to get out in transition. As out in the run is scooped up by the goalie. Aaron Anderson playing well inside the box. some good defense once again. Cioncinnatus starting to have their defense a little bit. That ball was deflected out of bounds once again by the right fullback, number 84, Portland. Or good backline defensive play. Portland Red Dragons. More NBA action. The Golden State Warriors take one of the Sacramento Kings game apart. The Hawks, the Celtics. And finishing up action, the Timberwolves taking on the Nuggets. As they look, the Nuggets looking to sweep that series as they know. And more of an MVP race. For what Jokic to try and take another MVP. Probably be Joel Embiid. And most dominant player in the NBA thus far. Some more good defensive play from Portland Red Dragons. All the way out, center back doing a good job clearing the ball now, pushing the Lakers back to their own zone as they clear it out. Really just a lot of passing around in the midfield, trying to create some sort of build. Another Cioncinnatus player on the floor, but she's able to get right back up. Really kind of chilly and cloudy day today. This weekend was really so last few days have been really nice. It's done with the weather fluctuating between cold and hot. That was horrible. Just to put it bluntly. Hopefully that was the last sign of any sort of that type of precipitation for Portland, New York. But you never know. You never know. It's like the Twilight Zone weather. It's either not or in the same boat. Kind of like the weather of it. It doesn't seem too bad. Most of it's been kind of like 50s, around 50s, 60s areas. Hopefully it stays consistent. Just don't want to drop below 50 because that's when we start having trouble. Another Cioncinnatus player on the floor. As Corley is able to clear it out in front. Applying more pressure. About halfway done with the second half. And Portland now clearing. And Cioncinnatus pushing out in front. Listen, Cioncinnatus doing some clearing themselves. But will be taken again by Portland. Good back over the open on midfield. Passing it out to the left wing. She circles around. And that pass will go wide. It'll be Cioncinnatus Red Dragon ball. Spring coming out. We have to schedule tomorrow from 7 to 9 bingo night. Tuesday, Springfield comedy night. Wednesday, Ruby do it yourself night. And then Friday, we have the Springfield Glow Foam Party. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Of course, Saturday, big concert. As a good opportunity for a float. And there'll be an offsides as the strikers got a little overzealous past Cioncinnatus center backers. Let's take the little troop car out in front of them. Good call by the referee. Outside the line. I think so. This is by Cioncinnatus. I didn't have a press match or a race. Midfield. Headed out towards the goalkeeper as she would just kick it out. Good job by Onianta. As it's now passed down front to Aaron. Last night, see the big fight between Hank Davis and Ryan Garcia.
First round. Garcia. Seemed like the rest of the way.
A lot of substitutes coming into the game now. Both teams trying to change things up, as you were saying.
And thank you for Garcia. It's like, Hank Davis. And with a lot of awesome.
Yeah, Hank Davis is 5'5", so
Ryan Garcia.
so definitely a size difference between the two. I could have been a factor. That pass is cleared out in front. Whistle will be blown. I have a penalty kick. I think that penalty happened in the box. It's kind of tough to see with the faint gray outlines as both Portland and Oneonta players on the floor. But Oneonta, we get right back up. It's kind of a common theme seeing with Oneonta players hitting the ground hard. The trainer kind of comes out just to make sure everything's okay. It could be all right. I think that was the same. One of the players that came off the field earlier. Now, less than 18 minutes left in the second half. Big penalty kick opportunity for Oneonta. Try and cut this lead down in half to 1. Kind of going through it. That whistle is blown. And the shot is from the goal from number 6 off the short kick. 2-1. Portland leads. Yeah. Tough break for Portland. He still maintained the lead for the bus, and it's 17 minutes of the second half. Really been a lot of good backline play for Portland. Lackluster there on the penalty. That's what caused it. Was a good offensive prowess from Oneonta. As now the Red Dragons get out in transition, every pass is a good look in midfield for the Red Dragons. Now trying to raise some builds. Good defensive play from the center back, 28, 29. For the Red Dragon from throwing is unsuccessful at first, but then picked up by the Portland Red Dragons and just cleared out the front to the midfielders. Good pass out to 18. Along the right wing, pass it out to midfield. Seen a lot of crosses this game. Not really too many have been able to connect. As that one is sent down towards back line for Oneonta. And down the front. Pass down each side. Popped up. Good chance still for Portland. Oneonta now clears it. doing a good job thus far. In 25 minutes into the second half, Leon hasn't let up a goal. So good defensive efforts swarming the Cortland attackers. As now Oniata looking to push on front and is kicked away by Portland. And now have 3 subs coming in from Portland. About 14 minutes left in the second half. Oniata could really use a big goal from them to tie the game up. Been doing a good job defensively. Hopefully to get something going offensively. Nice and clear. Pass out in front. Yeah, a little too much most of the time. It'll be a goal kick to Aaron Anderson has been doing a good job. Really hasn't had a lot of action thus far, but I'm good at just keep things in front. Only given up 1 goal so far on a few saves. That pass out is handled by Oniata on the first ball. Good look on the left wing, well defended by Portland. Job on the winger. The outside. Really seen a lot of eating clock between just trying to retrieve the ball when it goes out of bounds. And this, yeah, not having those guys, you realize how important they are to the speed of the game. And just really just causing a lot of offense and action. Now, if you have a good ball person who throws it in quickly, that could get an assist, honestly. I remember as a ball person for soccer, as one of Cortland's strikers ran through Oniata, so that would be a penalty going the other way. But being a ball person, yeah, it was really important just to get it right away and then worry about the ball that just went out of bounds. That ball is now kicked out in front. Good ball from her, but it's picked up from their name. Sent out towards midfield. First ball kicked away. Second ball in possession of the Portland Red Dragons. Still doing it all game, saying the Red Dragons. I realize, but both Dragons. Good opportunity for Oniata. Good job by the center backs clearing it away. It's really been a lot of just kicking around, no slow builds in possession. Another pass goes awry. Good defensive pressure from Oniata. Strikers doing a good job kind of playing their whole type of defense, creating chances for them. As now it's kind of a fight to gain possession. Portland Red Dragon eventually clears it. That is cleared out front. To the race goes Cortland as they win that race, forcing Oniana to kick the ball out of bounds. It'll be for the possession. About 10 minutes left in the second half. Look to extend the lead 3-1. Well, kind of what we mentioned before about how the Cortland Red Dragons have their Cowboy and had for player of the game. It's been kind of tough to see who would be the player of the game for Cortland. Maybe could be number 18 who has a goal of the day. Maybe 15 as well as the other goal. So it could be one of the strikers from Portland, for sure. Aaron Anderson, definitely a candidate for Portland. As that ball is kicked away, Oniana really needs to get something going now. 9 minutes left to play. You don't really see that too often. Maybe it could be a group aboard. Overall, just good defensive effort from them. Backline really has done a good job clearing and just keeping it, like staying on the ball most of the game. Now, right wingers do a good job of clearing the ball for Portland. She kind of circles around, maintaining good possession, passes out, front to Simonson. Looks for the cross out front. Locked down front by Oniana's defense. Kick in front. No one wants to get the ball. Finally, Oniana's first to get to it. Maybe they thought it would roll out of bounds. Really wasn't getting all that hard. He might have. Good touch from Portland strikers. Dancing around the dodge line, looking to get something going. Try to pass out in the front, but would be picked up by Ava, the goalkeeper for Oniana. Ava's been great. Second now. Should be doing really solid. So, haven't been too many shots on goal from Portland, but none of them have gone through. Even on the little ground balls that get out in front. As now, Portland tries to push on their strikers. Dribbling out in front is Oniana. Taken away by the Red Dragons. Portland Dragons. But to dismay, she was out of bounds, right around the gray line, maybe having trouble as mentioned. As we like to mention before, so far with the golf Northeast Women's Conference Championship going, staying 2. So far is leading. It's just a little too far. Portland Red Dragons maintain the throw-in, get out towards the left wing, but is taken away by Oniana. But as mentioned, I was just noticing that. With the drizzle now. Appear being picked up like 5:45 left in the second half. Ball bouncing around the head of the strikers. Now, main starts on 5.5 minutes left in the second half. Beyond the lead, trying this game up. trying to find a little bit of pressure. Good job saving and keeping it in play by O'Neal. Bit of a collision on the front. Trying to go for the ball. Now the midfielders passing out. Ball by the horse. Good up, number 18. Could have been the icing on the cake. Fourth quarter, he took this game away. So it's has some substitutions now. The ball will be rolled in. It's sportsmanship. Portland's bench just came with the ball in. It's first half minutes left. The second half, be a little more time with the injury prior. That is cleared out in front, right along the right wing. Pass out in front is blocked by O'Neal's defense. Another opportunity for the Red Dragons. Portland Red Dragons. As it passes kind of silver to Ava. She was in. Now kick it out in front. Here we go. Some second half. It's been all Portland Red Dragons. 2 goals the first half. There's about only 2 goals. As Oniata did a good job of playing pressure on the goalkeeper. Out these Red Dragons. Very wonderful. Way down fields. Right. Oh, bench. Down. Center backs peering into a field.
Really?
Really big opportunity to try and score a goal. Now the strikers kind of pass it. Was kicked as fell as this kick it. It's got way wide top. All the way back to the back fence. How big was that? It's again kicking ball to the goalie, trying to pace a play on it. Less than 2 minutes left in the second half. Well, they're trying to park the bus. Only odds they're trying to take forward. Tie this game. Good job.
They worked it.
Now kick it out. Time to have once again. About a minute and 10 minutes to call the game. Last time, the players in the game after that. It's a page. And game time goal in our missing matchup.
That is
Cowboy. That kind of mission. Been gone. Because the national is in Dallas. Kind of thinking of the Dallas Cowboys and their unity as a team. Biggest sort of tradition of Cowboy after I went to the game. Now the winning moments of the game. As the whistle is blown, 8-2. Portland Red Dragons to beat the Oleana Red Dragons 2-1 in the divisional matchup. And Portland Red Dragons and Ireland. I think that means matchup with the Red Dragons. Now includes to 1. He's dropping the game. Once to stop the fight, rain being back towards the end of the game. The Red Dragons maintain the lead and able to scrape out a victory today. Portland Red Dragons 2, Oleana Red Dragons 1. This has been the Red Dragon Club Sports Network. I'm Billy Bissell. I'm joined by Lauren Simpson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you all next time.